One thing I would like to say, and it's not so much a question as an observation, one of my goals of the last 5.5 years has been to try to lift up the lives and experiences of young people, particularly teenagers in our country. Because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding on the part of adults, and it has led to a stereotyping and caricature of teenagers that is just not true. Because I see what is happening in neighborhoods and schools and settings all over our country, and all different kinds of kids from all different kinds of backgrounds. And the vast majority of American teenagers are good, decent, hardworking, caring kids. And that is not the image that is portrayed too often in the media, where we only get the worst pictures. And a lot of the problems that teenagers have today are the same that teenagers have always had, that every one of us have gone through. But there are new challenges and problems, and I believe it is harder being a teenager today than it was when I was a teenager. And I don't think that our society understands that and gives young people enough support. We're not there for you in the numbers we should be. We don't have the kind of commitment to extracurricular and after school and weekend and summer activities that can keep young people occupied and teach them skills like writing and poetry or sports or whatever it might be. So I want teenagers to know how much the President and I value you and what you're doing, and respect the challenges that many of you face, which are very tough in lots of cases. And we want to try to persuade adults to turn off the TV images and get to know young people in schools and churches and athletic leagues and in art programs and in every other way that we possibly can, so that we can close this gap between reality and myth that undermines an accurate view of what teenagers in America are today. And you know, if you always feel like somebody's putting you down and they don't understand you and they expect the worst from you, it goes back to what we were talking about at the very beginning. You can get down on yourself and you can think, well, hey, why should I keep trying? Why should I, even do anything that makes a difference? And what I want is for every young person to feel that somebody really cares about them, somebody really believes in them, and somebody's going to give them a chance to prove what they can do with their lives. And so any way we can get that message across is something I believe in very strongly.